Two were stoppage time goals. Both late goals were scored by Asante Kotoko. Hearts have not scored a 75-plus minute goal in those last 5 meetings in the league. Both late goals came out of Barbara Stadium. That means roughly 29% of all goals in the last 5 league super clashes came in the second half stoppage time. 2 out of the 7.
That is an interesting one. So it looks, according to history, if there's to be a late goal, it will come from Kotoko.
Game continues. Quick ball down the left-hand side. Joseph Amo rolls it down the left. Ofori. Back to Amwa. Amwa checks in and out with his man. Ball to Ofori. Ofori trying to get the better of Amankwa. He's already on a yellow card. Before he gets into the penalty area, and Sibe finds himself in trouble by the winter free kick. Very much experienced. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Calvin Osei-Sibe. It looks like Patrick Essiedu may not be able to finish the game, but he's back, getting ready to come on. Free kick for Hartlepool. Kader Mahmoud. Kader Mahmoud is coming on to replace Raphael Lamponta. Kader Mahmoud has come on to replace Raphael Lamponta. Olaria Dabo with the ball down the right hand side. Walid Husseini Nima picks it up. Sanja wanted the pass. Jau picks up the ball. He makes the turn. Hubert Jau makes another turn. Out to this man. He finds Walid Adabo. Essiedu just on the halfway line. Sent in a long one. Morifin Donso loses that area tussle. Essiedu picks it up. Feet off Jau. Jau checks back onto his left foot. Walid Husseini wanted that ball. Ofori on his left hand side. Ofori. Space has been created for him. Jau. Clever attack from Hubert. Out to this man. He's been brought down. It's going to be a free kick against Henry Kwekubuati.
It is Jau trying to force affairs now. He's taking the game like he's grabbed the bull by the horn and he wants to take it to Accra as a foot. Let's see what he's able to fashion out of it.
Looks like we're going to play 5 more minutes after 90 minutes. 5 more minutes for any of these two sides to get the match winner. Or we move into penalties.
No penalty shootout in the history of the Democracy Cup.
Exactly, this is the 3rd edition, and that will be interesting. Sanja. Benjamin Asari tried to organize his wall. Sanja, is he going to go direct? He decides to go. Was always rising. Asari wouldn't even care about that.
And he also will not want to watch it again when the footage is replayed. He won't be proud of that kick.
I should expect his coach to tell him back when they have analysis. That was a poor one for me. There's going to be substitution there. Sanja is going off. And Tamuzi Aristote, the man from DR Congo. Tamuzi Aristote has come on to replace Sanja. So the center back, he drops in. Hamzata moves to the right hand side.
And one of the 6 foreign players, Kotoko, added to their squad just to give them an African variety of flavor. And he's a powerfully built player. Let's see what he also brings to the game.
Best Michael Fori with a very rash challenge there. It's going to be a free kick. George Parku. Player, very excellent player, battled with injuries last season, but he's back fully fit to restart this season. Amankwa, SCB, Ali. 2 minutes of the additional 5 already done. 3 more minutes. Kotoko nil, Hartlepool nil. Democracy Cup 2026. Best Michael Fori will head that one out. Throw in for Hartlepool. Amankwa. Kader Mahmoud wanted it. And Ofori once again steps in to make the clearance. Amankwa sent in a long one. Kotoko cleared their lines not too far. Adabo gets the ball back into a defensive area. Adabo tried to check out. He beautifully picks up Joe with a long ball in there. Mama, can he chase it? It was too far away, too heavy to get onto that. The players are worn out there. Hubert Joe has become a fan favorite at Kotoko since joining from Beche. And Emmanuel Amankwa fails to throw the ball early, and he's been caught by the new rule, the 8-second rule.
Very poor one.
Delivery sent in there by Esiedu. Mama couldn't get onto that. Alex Banto cleverly chips that one too. Paku to Amankwa Befi. Befi faces Aristote. Befi gets past Aristote. Very good tackle there from Aristote. It's going to be a corner kick. He's slid in to make that challenge. And Hamza Danlad will tell Kotoko to keep their focus. Banto, Mahmoud, call it on Esibe and Ali to step forward. But it's only Ali who steps forward. Paku behind the ball, just a minute to play. The delivery comes in, but Danlad punches it away. Walid Hussein never anywhere will do now. Esibe comes in to make the challenge. Ball with Karim, goes all the way back to Benjamin Asari. Asari checks on to his left. He's given the ball down the left hand side. Very good pass from Benjamin Asari. George Paku, Mahmoud. The delivery comes in. Joseph Amwa will stick out a leg and make the clearance. Ball inside the penalty area. Baba Adamu with a delivery, not too good. And he wants a corner kick. 20 more seconds hard to fall with a corner kick. And the final minutes of the game, they've been Tubbs. Could this be the match winner for them? This absolutely looks like it's going to be the final action of the game. Hard to fall with a corner kick. Can they break the deadlock? Or we get into the lottery of penalties? The delivery comes in. Dalad Ibrahim. Ball is missed by Mahmoud. Glorious opportunity. And it was Alex Banso. But that will be the end of 90 minutes by referee Charles Bulu. Asante Kotoko had to forgive. Wonderful saves by Benjamin Asari, keeping the game barren and sending the Phobians into the shootout. 90 minutes of football here at the Barbara Sports Stadium. Had to forgive. Asante Kotoko nil. And we could be heading for the shootout, Michael.
Definitely the first time the Democracy Cup enters into penalty shootout, but these two teams have given their all credits to them. They tried. At least we have to appreciate that. They poured their hearts out on the field of play. They gave energy to their teams in terms of those who started and those who climbed off the bench. Almost everybody you saw out on the pitch today clearly wanted to prove a point in representing their respective sides, and it was a beautiful spectacle. Just that the disappointment is that we were not able to realize goals. One, partly due to some not so good finishing, and also due to some excellent goalkeeping from especially Benjamin Asari. I think he has been a major difference maker so far in this game, and I think it has been a wonderful spectacle of local football, and it also will whet our appetite for the upcoming campaign.
Exciting football here, but the game ends goalless. We were looking for a late winner, but it couldn't happen. And now the lottery of penalties has a team manager Henry Cote exchanging words with his players. And you can see Nebota Capo and his assistants trying to get the list ready for the shootout. The fitness coach, Jordan Daite, And Eric Tinkler also stakes out his notepad, getting ready to write his notes and pick out the best shooters of the ball. At this point in time, it is who is ready. You can see a festive moment for them, for all the fans. Treating themselves to some fine tunes and a stadium DJ and announcer. It's now a matter of responsibility, a matter of grit, a matter of courage, a matter of technique to step forward for these kids.
And I've been trying to look at the two goalkeepers to see whether there is any preparation from their teams regarding how they should go about the penalty shootout. Oftentimes we get to hear these stories and even see it for ourselves, the water bottle labeling, where they will label where player A or player B will play their penalties. I think we've not gotten there yet as a country, but eventually we'll get there. Benjamin Asare decided to isolate himself from the group and maybe to wind down and then look out to what he can do regarding the penalty shootout. And then for Ibrahim Danlad, he was part of the Kotoko pack who engaged together in a collective manner just to address each other, urge each other on as they prepare for the penalty shootout. So no water bottles that have been labeled in this one.
You never know if they've been written in the towels. That is also a new technique. Remember the AFCON?
Yeah. Gabaski.
And when Mendy's towel was nearly being taken away, thinking that he had notes. You can see the fans, the spectators, the students enjoying themselves, waiting for the shootout. It's been an entertaining game, but it cannot take away the brilliance of Benjamin Asare.
Surely, he has been a major difference maker in this game. By far the best goalkeeper on the pitch, and he made some excellent saves. Most importantly, Kotoko had two big chances in the closing stages of the game. On every instance, Benjamin Asare rose higher. He was able to thwart the effort. He prevented the goal, and he did it in a sterling manner. If we praise the attackers for converting chances, then I think it's high time we start to laud the goalkeepers for also preventing goals. And Benjamin Asare clearly makes that list. He's at the apex of the list in terms of top goalkeepers in the country. He's demonstrated it here at the local scene. He took it all the way to the USA to show it for the Black Stars of Ghana, and he's back to continue from where he left off. And I think so far he has been a difference maker. Kudos to him. House of Oak were able to draw this game 0-0.
Benjamin Asare, the difference between the two. There's a party mood here before the penalty shootout. Party Moody and the Butcher couple with his assistants will share a couple of words as the players line up ready for this penalty shootout. Referee Charles Bolu telling Benjamin Asare and Dalad what to do and what not to do as goalkeepers in this shootout. Wait to see who gets into the post first. That is Benjamin Asare. Kotoko with the first kick. And it's Walid Husseini Neymar. Walid Husseini steps up for the first kick of the shootout. Democracy Cup 2026. Walid Husseini decides to tie his hand. The whistle goes. Walid, and he dinks the ball. Benjamin Asare beating. Brilliant penalty. Lots of confidence.
This is absolutely swashbuckling. And the temperament to do this, how he was able to even conceive this idea. It is a tenacious game. A lot is at stake, and for him to have that kind of nerve, step up and deliver in that manner. Walid Husseini Neymar, we all bow to you. Excellent delivery in terms of the penalty.
Ali Mohammed steps up for the shootout. The first kick for Kotoko. The centre back against Danlad. Ibrahim. Ali against Danlad. Bulu's whistle goes. Bulu's whistle goes. Ali against Danlad. Danlad, and he scores! Nearly making the save, Danlad.
First, he had to do two things. The first one was getting the direction, he got it right. Then the second was making contact with the ball, he did that. The only thing was palming the ball away in a stronger manner. I think Ali hit the ball with power, and Danlad could not match it, and that is why he wasn't able to make the kind of save expected. It is very unfortunate for him, but moment of respite for Ali Mohammed.
Moment of respite for Ali Mohammed. Hilary Adabo. Hilary Adabo steps forward for Kotoko's second kick. It's one apiece. Hilary Adabo against Benjamin Asari. Hilary Adabo against Benjamin Asari. And he sent him the wrong way. Hilary Adabo sends Benjamin Asari the wrong way, and Kotoko lead 2-1 in the shootout.
Another sweet conversion from Hilary Adabo. Earlier we saw Walid Neymar Husseini, and Adabo decided to also go with picking the right direction, playing the ball at the right height, and then he defeated Benjamin Asari in that battle of weight over there. Very, very a good one from him.
Kelvin Osei steps forward for Kotoko's second kick of the shootout. Kelvin Osei against Danlad Ibrahim. Esibe checks in, and Danlad makes the save! He dives the right way! And Esibe's kick has been parried away by Danlad.
For Esibe, it is much more like the old goals coming back to haunt him. For Danlad, if you try at first and you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. And he tried again and he succeeded. I think it is a moment of a feeling of joy on the part of Danlad, but a moment of despair for Osei Esibe.
Looks like, look at the fountain there, they are celebrating. It's quite surprising how all these students are supporting Kotoko.
They have the nickname of Phobia.
Tamuzi Aristote, the man from DR Congo. The mighty leopard Aristote steps forward for Kotoko's third kick of the shootout. He came on in the final minutes of the game. Takes a good look at Benjamin Asari, and he scores! He didn't go far from the ball. What sort of audacity!
The confidence of the Kotoko players in executing the penalty can only betray one thing. They have tried this out severally during training, and you can see from them, they know what they are doing. And it's unfortunate Benjamin Asari has not been able to make a save so far. I don't want to blame it as a goalkeeping issue, so I think it is much more about the execution from the Kotoko players. They've been so good at the penalties.
Amankwa Befi tries to get Kotoko back in the shootout. Kotoko lead 3-1. Befi with Kotok's third kick. Amankwa Befi. Danlad makes the save! Danlad Ibrahim makes the save! And it keeps Kotoko's 2-goal cushion in the shootout.
Calvin, you see, he needed a hero moment to announce himself. On his return, there was one friendly they played where he made a mistake and Kotoko conceded. And this time around is the big game. It's against Accra as a folk. Eyes are watching, and then there is the public viewing on the screens in terms of what we are doing. And Danlad just shows up and then is able to deliver these big saves. I think it is very, very positive.
Morifin Donzo, the man who scored the only goal in the first leg of the 2025-2026 Super Clash game at the Accra Sports Stadium. Can he get the cup for Kotoko? Morifin Donzo heading to the right corner. Kotoko are champions of the 2026 Democracy Cup, winning 4-1 on penalties against their biggest rivals, Accra Hearts of Oak. Fantastic penalty kicks from Kotoko, a wonderful save by the lad. And they beat the Phobians 4-1 on penalties.
Kotoko were perfect from the spot, and the lad was unbeatable right from the line. And the two combined beautifully to deliver this kind of result for the Porcupine Warriors. Definitely, they've won the Democracy Cup. It's the second time they've had to win it, and interestingly they won it against Accra. This will be disappointing moment for the Phobians, but Kotoko wouldn't care. They came here, gave it all, and at the end of the day they are going home the victors. Bad luck to Accra folk, but we say congratulations to Asante Kotoko.
Congratulations to the Porcupine Warriors, Asante Kotoko. You can see the two goalkeepers trainers, Joe Barr and Eric Niba. Look at Hamza Bay, the rest of the Asante Kotoko team celebrate. When the Butcher couple will pick up on his former player, Emmanuel Mama, and has a few words to share with him. It's been an absolute celebration, brilliant celebration of 32 years of democracy with a mouth-watering game. It's been exciting and entertaining from minute one to the final kick of the game, and you cannot begrudge these students for a very good night on a Friday. You can see Eric Tinkler and Walid Husseini. Hamza being with his trademark celebration. Tinkler is a happy man.
Definitely, I would have wanted to say the poem Tinkle Tinkle Little Stars, but I don't think the Kotoko players are little stars. So this is Eric Tinkler's Asante Kotoko, the Porcupine Warriors. He tinkled, made some decisions, and it paid off. And again, the decision to bring back Danlad to the team, I think, is actually made a huge statement here. Goalkeeping wasn't necessarily a problem for the club, but again, it was a department they needed to show up due to the absence or the departure of Mohamed Kamara from the team, and then also Benjamin Chum. And adding Danlad Ibrahim, he brings experience, he brings leadership. And on a day like this, where tensions could have flared up, where nerves could have been high, he's able to calm things down, and Kotoko win a trophy against Accra. So I think it sets them up. It's the right impetus for the start of the season. They go in very, very confident. And look at what they are doing with the students. Beautiful moment here. Beautiful moment.
Beautiful moment for Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the song celebration, joined by the Moroccan shotstopper Abdul Wadi and the rest of the substitutes. You cannot begrudge Asante Kotoko. And talking about Danlad, this is not the first time he's helping Kotoko win on penalties. Far back in 2019 during the normalization cup, when their number one shotstopper Felix and captain was away with the Black Stars at AFCON 2019. Danlad stepped in, made saves, and Kotoko won that competition. And he's dignified himself when it comes to saving penalties.
Exactly, and en route to winning that NC special competition, they defeated Asofok in the semi-final stage. And so I think that players like that know occasions like this. It is like Richard Boedu and what he gave. You could see that almost everybody here, whether you belong to Asante Kotoko or whether you belong to Accra Asofok or you were neutral, you could appreciate the effort he delivered, the hard work. And look at Eric Tinkler. I didn't know
he's
he could
enjoying
dance.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He's a South African.
Okay,
he's
definitely.
a South African.
South Africans are very...
Maybe they should get him some Amapiano beats.
So let's look at this. Look at the Moroccan and look at the South African.
There's a difference.
Exactly. I'm happy for
they
them.
Should get him some Amapiano.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's been the overall game was just creditable. I think that there's a very long while the two teams played their hearts out and delivered some beautiful football, especially Asante Kotoko.
Maybe it's also because of the technical direction. The last time these two teams met, they didn't really give their all in terms of attack. It was Didi Dramani as the helmsman for Accra Asofok, and then on the part of Kotoko, it was Abdul Karim Zito. Now you look at this, definitely these are coaches who will play a bit defensively.
Baba Yara is buzzing with joy because Asante Kotoko have defeated Hartlepool by 4-1 on penalties to win the 2026 Democracy Cup. After 90 minutes, it was goalless and both sides needed to be separated by penalty kicks. Asante Kotoko converting 4 of their kicks, Hartlepool managing to convert in just 1, and it means that Hartlepool have lost the Democracy Cup. Remember that they won the second edition, but this time it wasn't meant for them as they have lost this one. I'll be joined by the manager of Hartlepool very shortly, that is Neboja Kapo, very familiar with Ghana football, someone that I know, and I'll be talking to him. Coach, I mean, it's First of all, welcome back to Ghana. It ended in a defeat for your side. But what is your general assessment of your team and how they played?
Thank you very much. First, one thing, congratulations to Kotoko. For us, this defeat is very painful. Really, every defeat against this team is very painful for all of us, all supporters. I'm very sorry because of all of them. In our team, in first half, we...
Of course. Now, I mean, you've seen Heart of Oak play against Asante Kotoko before. Now you're in charge of Heart of Oak. Despite the defeat, do you still think the team played well?
Yeah, I am satisfied about a lot of things. What we played today, that was so many positive things, especially in attacking third when we open attacks from side, from flanks, how we support our players. Just one thing where we didn't play perfect selection of our crosses, could be better. But it is football. It is what is happening. A lot of good attacks. We created counter attacks for us after cross, what is not acceptable. But I hope we will get it on level where we want to be, and we will improve this in next game.
Of course. Now, I mean, John Entry, your striker, very much experienced within the local scene. He nearly got a goal for you. It was a dry day in the first half, but you believe in him going into the season that he can get the goals for Heart of Oak?
Exactly, he is experienced player. As you told, we will get a lot of with him. He just came a few days ago, and he is new in our tactical approach and everything. And with his experience, we will get. I'm sure what we need from him. Also, our players who are around him will find solutions how to support and how to feed him with good balls. And I'm sure John Entry will